Hello everyone, so you join me aboard the Caledonian Sleeper this evening, where we're going to take a trip from Edinburgh all the way down to London Euston, arriving into London Euston at just after 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. So to give you an idea of the Caledonian Sleeper, these particular trains that they operate now were launched in 2019, and there's two different services that operate, one of which is a Lowlander service and the other is a Highlander service, and they operate between London Euston all the way up to Fort William and Aberdeen and Inverness as examples, and also the Lowlander service which operates up to Glasgow
and on behalf
and
of the whole team,
Edinburgh.
I'd like to welcome you on board this Caledonian Sleeper service to London Euston. This service will call at Carstairs, Carlisle, Watford Junction.
And that just gives you the stops for tonight's service that we're on. And to tell you a little bit more about the Caledonian Sleeper that I'm on this evening, my train leaves Edinburgh at 23:40 and arrives into London Euston, as mentioned, at 7:15 AM. We will be joining up tonight with the portion that comes from Glasgow this evening at a place called Carstairs. To give you an idea of the rooms available on the Caledonian Sleeper, the most luxurious room is the Caledonian Double, which is a double bed with an ensuite, and it also gives you access to the lounge at London Euston, and also breakfast is included, and you also get use of some luxury toiletries as well. Also on board are club rooms, which can be for solo or shared use, and they have an ensuite with also lounge access included and breakfast and luxury toiletries. Tonight the room that we are in is a classic room which can be solo or shared, and it also gives an option of an interconnecting room with toiletries also being included. Also available on board is an accessible room with a double or twin and toiletries included, and you're also located by the accessible toilet. Also on board there are comfortable seats available, which include personal lockers, reading light and a charging port. But I'm just going to give you a little bit of an insight into the room now that I'm in. So you can see here that we've got an eye mask and earplugs and soap included. And there's also a room service menu as well. And the loco that will be hauling us to London tonight is a Class 92 locomotive. And the company that runs the Caledonian Sleeper is ScotRail Holdings, which is wholly owned by the Scottish Government. So when travelling on the Caledonian Sleeper, you can travel between Scotland and London, and in the other direction from London up to Scotland, using either the Highlander service, which goes up to Fort William and Aberdeen and Inverness, and also Dundee, or you've got the Lowlander service that goes to Glasgow and Edinburgh. So just going to show you a little bit around the room now, and you've got a sink in the room as well. So the journey time tonight, with us leaving at 11:40 PM, will be just over approximately 7 hours. There is a club car on board, so once we set off from Edinburgh, I will head to the dining car to show you the dining car. Do be aware though, with the type of room that I have this evening, priority is given to the more luxurious rooms, of course. But if there is space available for the particular room that I'm in, which is a classic room, they will be able to accommodate you in the dining car as well. So you can see here you've got a couple of pillows and a light and a charging port as well. And it's similar on the bottom bunk as well. And you can see here there's 2 bottles of water for complimentary use as well. And you can place your device into that little slot that you see there to be able to charge your phone. And you can see there's a temperature controlled unit here where you can control the temperature of the room as well. And the light again as well. And of course, with me being up in Scotland, I have got myself an iron brew to enjoy this evening as well. But stay tuned, when we start moving from Edinburgh, I'll take you for a walk through the train just so you can see what it has to offer.
So look how close that is to Point Pleasant. Yeah. That's what we want with the kids. And look how close it is to Asbury. Spring Lake, Belmar.
So
That was Minogue's formed. His wife had a place in Belmar.
Spring Lake.
So this is just one last look around my room that I stayed in last night here on the Caledonian Sleeper. And then that's an Avanti West Coast Pendolino just departing from Euston now, heading up to Manchester Piccadilly. So just to conclude, to give you an overview of what was included for my classic room, I had some toiletries in here which included an eye mask, earplugs and 2 bottles of water as well. And there was facilities to be able to charge my Apple Watch using a USB port and also my iPhone 2. And in the room we also have access to a sink as well. So certainly if you're wanting a relaxing way to travel from Scotland back to London, I'd certainly recommend taking the Sleeper. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.